Real tug of war early. This is Sylvia. And there's the young man, Danny Stanley, the 19-year-old who's a late inclusion for the Magpies. This is Travis Johnston. Ben Holland pushing off Rocker and providing a target for the Demons. Now, he wanted to give it off. He did. He should have been smarter than that. Talk about smart. What about that from Nathan Jones? The kick none too smart, though.
I think it's a mark.
It is to Robertson. He plays on and kicks a goal. Well, you've got to be aware, don't you, at all times. And the Magpie defence.
Have a look at this pickup. It was a bad handball, but Nathan Jones, one hand, spin out of trouble. That's just sensational play.
I think it's his right shoulder, Rob.
I think they're another defender down now, the Magpie. He's done his shoulder.
Yeah.
Seems amazing at his age, but it's all Melbourne at the moment. Godfrey's got a man loose in the pocket, and Robertson, of course, has got a new opponent, young Danny Stanley, and he'll be licking his lips.
He just got a great block, Wolsey, Russell Robertson from Aaron Davey. Really unselfish play. Paul Johnson again there getting his hand to the ball. He's had two fantastic contests, the last two against Josh Fraser, and Russell Robertson, he got 10 metres from a great block from Aaron Davey.
Fifth game of the year only for Russell Robertson, and I reckon it's a goal. It is. It's his second of the match, and he's 11th of the season. And the Demons, haven't they bounced away?
Are in big strife.
And the Demons are surging out of the middle to give those forwards. Look at them lining up. 1, 2, 3. Robertson takes the mark.
Well, I'm looking at Michael Christian, and he's shaking his head.
Don't give him up.
You're the Collingwood coach. What would you do? You know those Collingwood defenders. Who would you have on Robertson?
I think I'd certainly have Alan Tuvey. Maxwell's got to go to White because White's been there, but I think Alan Tuvey's a bloke for Russell Robertson.
Well, here is Russell Robertson for his third of the afternoon, and they are hot.
As we look at the kick from Johnston, Alan Tuvey, you can see him in the foreground there. He at the moment is on Aaron Davey, and Tuvey played most of last year with Williamstown at half-back. But, gee, this Melbourne side are dominating out of the centre.
McDonald, a little dodgy into the middle. Bell has found himself a lot further up the ground. Neeks is inside 51 out with Wakeland. I don't know why you wouldn't just get it down to him quickly. Eventually he agrees, but by then the Magpie defence had just about covered him. Not quite. And there's Ben, there's Maxwell.
Is that deliberate? No.
No, he's
No, umpire.
No, not when you're under that sort of pressure.
He's caught in the middle of 6 players.
Well, it was direct. In fairness, it was directly to the boundary line.
Well,
Yeah, in fairness it was, Hutto, but you just don't like to see that paid down. I mean, it's
a pressure situation.
Yeah. No, I agree with you, but I guess the question is whether it's by the rules or not. So Russell Robertson, he's got it on line. Timely.
And one
Too easy, isn't it?
50 metres clear. And he's away. And big opportunity for the Demons as Ward kicks to Bruce, who marks comfortably on the wing, calling for players to come to him. High towards half forward. Tuvey did well again against Robertson. Fist towards the boundary line. Sylvia's got it. Stanley needs to put him over. He shrugs Stanley aside. Colin Sylvia kicks to the goal square. Robertson hands in the back. He's paid the mark.
And look at Scott Burns going off his head.
He's kicked 4. He'll come in and kick his 5th from 15 metres. Russell Robertson, Melbourne 8 points in front.
Can the Melbourne surge forward again? They can. McLean doing a power of work at the moment. Robertson, he got clear that time.
Tuvey slipped, can't afford it, and it goes back to the centre clearance. And it was just Dale Thomas who wasn't able to get an effective handball out, so it went Melbourne's way. And Russell Robertson always strong overhead.
He's had a big game, Robbo. He's only averaged just a goal a game against Collingwood in the past, but he's kicked 5 goals, 3. Needs to coolly and calmly slot that through, and that's exactly what he does.
He's been the one player right from the start of the game today, Russell Robertson, who's just looked like he might take the game apart. He kicked 3 goals in the first quarter, and they've struggled for a matchup. They had young Stanley on him for a while. Turby's done a pretty good job.
Back to Davey, but Swan's in the way. No, he couldn't take the mark, but recovers and does very well at ground level. Oh, he's in trouble here, Dane Swan. Umpire lets it go. McLean shovels the kick out wide, and it's a foot race.
Is there still time for the Magpies? David Neitz. They just need one more goal to finish them off. Into the pocket, and it would be fitting if it's Russell Robertson.
Second time Turby has slipped.
I wonder if he's got the moulded soles on right.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll see if we can see it here. The Collingwood player slips. It's the second time he's done that to enable his opponent mark. And my old coach, Ron Baresi.
The Demons have made it 2 in a row.
Baresi will be checking his stops as he came off the ground.
6 goals for Russell Robertson as he made it 7.